Florida, famous throughout the world for glorious sunshine and beautiful beaches, the very symbol of joyous vacations and pleasant living amid subtropical beauty. This is the Florida everyone knows. But there's another Florida. The industrial Florida. Light industry began moving into the state following World War II and accelerated with the space program. Heavy industry was already here, utilizing the natural resources, and this utilization has increased during the past few decades. Yes, industry is adding a new dimension to Florida, a new dimension that means jobs and growth. For the businessman and the industrialist, there is profit and opportunity in the changing face of Florida. Florida's superb climate, beaches, and way of life attract people like a magnet. Approximately 20 million tourists pour into the state each year. Many who vacation in Florida return to live. Each week, more than 1,000 families move into the Sunshine State. Florida is the only major state to more than double its population in the last 15 years. No longer just a land of palms. It's a land of people. The skyrocketing population and additional millions of visitors make it a prime and expanding consumer market. Because residents and tourists come from all over the world, manufacturers find Florida an excellent test market. New residents bring many talents, creating a diversified labor pool. This is one reason Florida has attracted major plants and expansion in all of the 21 standard industry classifications. The state's industrial growth has been accelerated by the space program at Cape Kennedy, which has drawn many major industries and hundreds of supporting businesses into the area. This industrial base will expand as space exploration continues. Although the space program brought industrial prominence, the state's manufacturing base is broad, diversified, and steadily widening. For example, Florida's garment industry is gaining worldwide recognition for its design and production of fashionable clothing. Clear and sunny skies are great for flying. Aircraft manufacturing and modification have become important industries. Once Florida had to import all of its steel. Now blazing furnaces turn out a growing portion of the state's demands. There are several glass factories, including one of the largest glass container plants in the world. And the state is now a major producer of chemicals. Drills bite deep into the earth as oil production gradually increases. Florida is a land of trees which support a multi-million-dollar industry. Cellulose, paper, paper board, and pulpwood are major forest products. The state has long been famous for its beautiful orange and grapefruit groves. Next to tourism, citrus is the greatest contributor to Florida's economy. The state is a major supplier of phosphate to the world market. Rich in clay, silica sand, and heavy minerals. The state also has an abundance of limestone, which has spawned a strong cement industry. This helps reduce construction costs. Many native resources, plus the mild climate, make it generally less expensive to build in Florida. It takes more than natural resources to attract industry. Florida citizens and local governments welcome industry. There is a network of industrial parks located in every area of the state. These industrial sites are developed according to comprehensive plans and provide every service industry requires. Here you will find well-kept lawns, modern plants, and strikingly original architecture. Industry must have electric power, and Florida has it. Major private and community-owned power companies, plus several cooperative systems, are expanding rapidly to stay far ahead of industrial needs. Manufactured gas and natural gas pipelines are more than adequate to satisfy daily requirements. Industry needs water, and Florida's abundant water resources far exceed any foreseeable demand. With 13 deep water ports and 8 shallow water ports, no point in the state is more than 100 miles from docking and high seas facilities. Protected inland waterways will soon circle the state. 2 cross-state canals connect the Gulf and Atlantic Ocean, one through Lake Okeechobee, and to the north, under construction, is the Cross-Florida Barge Canal, which will cut 2 days off present shipping time from Gulf to ocean. Great economic development will follow along this canal route. It will also speed transport of our rocket boosters to Cape Kennedy. Broad, modern highways cover the state. The limited access interstate and turnpike systems are supported by excellent state highways. Florida spends more than $400 million annually on construction and maintenance of highways. Railroads helped pioneer Florida and are still vital to its development. Industry can settle in any part of the state and be assured of excellent rail transportation. Sleek jet aircraft enable our industry to serve major foreign and U.S. markets easily. Caribbean markets are being rapidly opened by Florida businessmen as jets shrink distances. Major markets are just a few hours away. South Florida apparel manufacturers, for example, service New York City by air. The state has 18 major airports served by 36 scheduled airlines, both domestic and international. Airlines are within themselves a big industry, employing more than 25,000 persons throughout the state. Research is vitally important to industry, and Florida's educational system meets this need. Projects ranging from utilization of nuclear energy to improving designs and manufacture of pre-stressed concrete are carried on in the state's universities. Nearly 80 world-famous scientific research and engineering firms are already here, carrying on extensive programs. Industry needs well-trained scientific and technical personnel. State and private colleges and universities recognize this need. Existing institutions are expanding. New ones are under construction. And those for the future are being planned. The educational needs of industry and of a growing population will be met. Florida has a broad first-class educational system producing graduates trained for this age. Junior colleges located in all sections of the state give every high school graduate the opportunity to attend college. Educational television blankets the state from 6 stations located in metropolitan areas. To meet the demand for skilled workers, Florida is rapidly broadening its vocational and technical training systems. More than 58 centers offer technical education. It's easy to recruit trained personnel. Opportunities are greater here, and living conditions are wonderful. Florida relies heavily on sales and use taxes on consumers. There is no state income tax, and business taxes are light. Taxes on business and industry are 1/2 the national average. There is no state ad valorem tax on real or tangible personal property. There are no duplicating estate or inheritance taxes. Low taxes are symbolic of the government's attitude toward industry. The Industrial Division of the Florida Development Commission exists solely to serve industry. Working in strict confidence, it provides industry and business leaders with complete, unbiased information. Its highly trained staff can save interested industrialists much time and money. The main commission offices are located in Tallahassee. The commission also promotes foreign trade for Florida products. Industrial Division men will show the interested industrialist all sites suitable to his needs. Concise, accurate information for the industrialist is readily available. This business-like climate is reflected by Florida's banks. Lending institutions in all parts of the state have financed industrial growth and aided many companies to locate in the Sunshine State. Florida is a big, fresh, clean state, a new frontier for industry to develop. Rarely has there been such opportunity for new industry, unlimited business potential, and a large and growing population. The list of companies sharing in Florida's development is growing every month. Companies that have found a whole new way of industrial life. Florida is a major industrial state, but the greatest development is yet to come. The space program will continue to grow, attracting additional industry and business. But the most dramatic change is in the new services and new products for expanding local markets. For Florida is the fastest growing major state, and this growth will accelerate as new opportunities are created. People want to work and live in Florida, and it is people, millions of people with good jobs and money, who are creating in Florida an exciting new design for living. For the businessman and industrialist, there is unlimited opportunity in the changing face of Florida.